Welcome everybody, it's Tractorchute here, and this is the scoring video. In the meantime, while we do the scoring video, we will watch the perspective of Sun Thieves playing as the Blue Protoss. So the videos you did see today was the Friday fail to start. After that, you seen a game by Hash Browns. He was playing Grind Safa. Had some good secret missiles. Grind Safa was learning. There's a lot of battle cruisers, some Thors, some Widow Mines, even spelt Chute in supply depots. It was a very enjoyable game, and that's what I look for. Complete the challenge, do it in a funny way, stuff like that. Entertaining games, very friendly guy, that Hash Browns. Apparently they're helping the other guy out. I'm going to give that game a 4 out of 5. The second game you see was Vidi versus Blue Candy. Was fairly uneventful as far as the attacks go. They really did build up, but then it started to get some good action there. He tried to bring the banelings in there, tried to bring some dogs in there. That didn't go overly so well for him there. Vidi ended up going with a heavy Raven type army there, which is very interesting. Brought Vikings in the end. Got some pretty good attacks off there to finish his opponent off there. Good pressure. I'm going to have to give that game a 4 out of 5 as well there. That one I'm thinking is more of a generous 4, but I feel that was worthy of a 4, just in the fact he challenged himself by going with the Ravens, made it very interesting. And the last game you've seen was 6 Pool All-In and Sun Thieves. Sun Thieves being the submitter of that game there. He basically pushed him hard with the Banshees nice and early in the game. Didn't give him much of a choice what to do. Built a few Marines aside from that. They're very good micro out of Sun Thieves, I will say that. That's what made that game very skillful. Was really good. Shout out to me, which I always appreciate. I got to give that game a 3, though. Sun Thieves got to give it a 3. I realize I've been giving that guy 5s left, right, and center, but this game just didn't live up to what I usually expect out of him here, so I will give that game a 3. So it is 4 for Hash Browns, 4 for Vidi, 3 for Sun Thieves, and now the announcement for next week. Next week is any, and I mean any race you want to be, and your challenge is you can only build gas units. Now, with that being said, I hate to do it. Well, actually, no, I won't. You can build queens. You got to have larva eject, but you cannot build more than 1 queen per hatchery. All right, so if you're going to play a Zerg, I don't want to see you, with 2 or 3 queens per hatchery. You can only build 1 queen per hatchery just for the bases of larva inject, all right? That way, these queens can be kind of cheap. They don't cost gas. Other than that, it's got to be gas units. So no Marines, no Zealots, no dogs, nothing like that. It's got to cost some form of gas. Other than that, it's just workers and queens are the only other units you can build that do not include any form of gas there. So I will leave you guys with that. And we might as well just finish watching this game here. I will even watch it from Sun Thieves' perspective here. Sun Thieves does work himself on 2 gateways. And I do know this is a shorter game is the only reason I'm going to let this run out here. So he's going to go 2 gateways. He's getting the good old Cyber Core, getting that Warp Gate technology out nice and early here. He also has the Zealots coming out here. But he is getting pressured by his opponent here. Opponent's actually going to put a little bit of pressure on with the Marines here nice and early here. Trying to pull out the mineral line. Opponent's trying to micro. He's trying to get him ahead, trap him inside the base, what he's doing here. Until he can get that Queen or Stalkers out, depending on what he's building here. He's probably building Stalkers more than anything here. More than likely. Actually, can we pull up the units tab while he does this here? Proto tab shows us it is a Zealot that's actually coming out there. So 2 Zealots ended up coming out there. So very well done there. And will also spit himself out a Stalker now. So we will have a couple Zealots and a Stalker. Does end up cleaning up those couple Marines that were in his base. So very well done by Sun Thieves. And he will continue to macro up this army here. Warp Gate technology slowly coming out here. But he's actually putting all his Chrono Boost into the gateway units here. So it leads me to believe he's going to apply a little bit of pressure down the other end here. And there we go. Does look like the proxy's ready to go down as he is starting to head across the map there. This is the map with the super skinny bridge, which I do enjoy this map very, very much. I do know I have a few friends that actually hate this map, but I enjoy it very, very much anyways. Sentries down there, Stalkers down there. Now he's got a fairly skookum army there. Probe slowly getting over there, ready for the good old warp in. His Warp Gate technology is slowly about to finish up here. And he will get in there and plant that proxy right in the mineral line here. This will actually give you guys a chance to see a higher end player from his vision here. This guy I know does play high diamond. He was very close to Masters at one point in time with the Protoss. So it will be very interesting to see how he plays this out here. So he's moving himself down around the bottom part of the map here. He's going to go through the rocks at the other end there, I would have to imagine. So that would really be his only option. Might even look to do a 2-prong attack, depending on where his opponent is. Or maybe not. Maybe he was just scouting down there. So he does stop himself over there. And Warp Gate technology for him is just finishing up very, very slowly. There's Warp Gate technology all done there. So all everything goes to a Warp Gate here. Take a look at the units tab. It is 3 zealots, 2 stalkers, and 1 sentry. Of course, the opponent not ready for this. Only has 2 marines on the field at this point here. So there's the big warp in there. There's comes some more stalkers. This is going to be a very big army, especially when his opponent doesn't have anything ready for this. Is going to get a closer proxy as well here. And we'll look to push really, really hard here. Opponent's got 4 marines out now. That's not going to do him a whole heck of a lot of good here. Lots of clicking happening here. Waiting for that last zealot. There he goes. Caught his opponent off guard trying to get that up there. Prevents him from getting back up the ramp. Very, very well done with that force field. Opponent, he has no idea what to think with that amount of units, and I've played many games where I've all of a sudden been attacked and had no idea how my opponent got that many units. I would have said the same thing, son, but very well played by Sun Thieves there. Really surprised the opponent, but then you got to remember, opponent, you built yourself a command center. You know, you had a couple gas, so you did spend a lot on the other stuff there. But either way, very well done, Sun Thieves. Not that bad, Robo Warping. Remember the challenge. Every unit you build must be gas. Other than that, you can only have queens and only 1 queen per hatchery. That's the only unit you can build without gas other than workers. All right, I'll leave you with this. If you ever rode a cattle, or rode on cattle, I guess, and you walked by a horse, you pull your belt off, you whip that son bitch, and make sure you comb your hair. You be good. Don't hurt nobody. Peace.